What's up, guys? Hope you are doing well. Welcome to another trade recap. Today I did take a loss, unfortunately. It's pretty frustrating. Because I thought it was pretty frustrating for a good amount of reasons. I missed out on like two, not no, I missed out on like one trade, which I don't even think was that great of a trade, according to what I look for. And I kind of sat around for the rest of the day until 11 a.m. macro, and I feel like I kind of forced it, which is the reason why I'm not really happy with my performance today. Um, what else? Yeah, I feel like it was kind of forced because the price actually was really bad. I think that's the worst thing I'm at right now in terms of skill set is just identifying bad price action and knowing when to step away, like when not to take a trade. But other than that, I'll walk you guys through my bias going into the day, why I took the trade, and why it failed, all that jazz. So going into the day, my I was looking for lower prices just because of what I talked about in previous videos. Is we had this higher time frame BPR, higher time frame breaker, and the CISD, and we also inverse this 4 hour gap. And at open, I wanted to see us rebalance up to, what's it today? Yeah, I want to see us rebalance up to 50% before continuing lower to London lows, which were these lows right here. So then open comes about right here, and then we have this massive wick, which takes out all this buy side. And then after we take out all this buy side, we do get this short here, short setup. I watched this happen. I didn't take it. Not because we hadn't tapped 50%. At the time, I thought we actually did tap 50%. The reason why I didn't take it was because the 4 hour gap that we were delivering out of, there was no other swing high inside of this gap, meaning that this high was unprotected, meaning that it made sense for price to re-manipulate this high. So I wanted to see price come up and re-manipulate this and then go down, and then I would have taken a short. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and then it did play out. So then at that point, I was like, okay, maybe we didn't need to remanipulate this high, so I could wait for a potential retrace back into this 15-minute range or 5-minute range, sorry, and then look for a short there, which I did wait for. And then we finally had this gap open up literally at 50%, and then we never inversed it. And then price went all the way back up here. And this is when I started getting sussed out. And this is what I've noticed is when price shoots through 50% and goes into OTE area, a lot of the time it just means that price just keeps on wanting to continuing past OTE, and you might be offsides. So I was like, am I offsides here? And still at the time, I had no idea that 50% on the 4 hours was never tapped. I thought 50% was tapped. So I was like, oh, there's no way. We already tapped 50%. We displaced way lower. London lows right here. I don't think, I didn't think it was probable for price to go up and remanipulate this high, which now I think it is. And what I ended up taking was this 30-second short here. Reason for it was we had an SMT with this high right here, and then we had an SMT with this high right here, and my bias was bearish, so I was looking for shorts up in OTE, and then I saw this 30-second right here, and I took it, and I instantly got stopped out. Regardless if this was offsides or not in terms of bias, I shouldn't have taken this. I mean, look at this freaking price action, dude. I shouldn't have taken this. I'm just really bad at identifying conditions. And I think it's just I feel like I need to place a trade to be completely real. I think it's just the greed in me. I need to work on controlling that. And I think one thing that I mean that's really it. Like subconsciously, I was like, man, price action's not that great. It's Monday. We should probably just wait until Tuesday. Like that was what I was thinking, like subconsciously, but I didn't listen to my subconscious, and look what happened. Right, so I think that's the main reason why this trade failed is the price action was so bad. I should have just walked away instead of placing this trade, as well as price never tapped into 50%, which is a big no-no for me, right? Um, I think in hindsight, one, I should have just walked away because of price action being so bad. But if I didn't walk away, I should have at least waited for us to remanipulate this high here inside of the 4 hour gap. Because if we re-manipulate this high, this actually becomes the protected high, and then that's when the best setups come out. Is when you short with a protected high as basically your stop loss, or you long with a protected low as your stop loss. That's another reason why I took this trade because I saw that there was this gap here, and then we swept this high inside of the gap, making this new high a protected high. Um, and I was like, okay, if we're bearish, we should just go down and run all the way to London lows. And I was, expecting that, but obviously that didn't happen, um, which is unfortunate. And yeah, other than that, that's really it. The main thing, like I was saying, that I got wrong today was really just trading during terrible conditions. I'm going to be focusing on this for the remainder of the week. And actionably, I think what I'll do now, when it comes to making sure that I walk away when conditions are not favorable, is just literally forcing myself to. There's like this patio outside, so I'll just literally just go outside or go on a walk or something. Um, and the sign I'll use for like stepping away is if in my head like I tell myself multiple times that hey, this price action is not great, maybe we should walk away because like subconsciously that thought came up like maybe 3 times today, and I just faded it. And it's not. I've learned that it's not great to fade your intuition. So that's really it for today. I hope you guys could have learned something, from this loss I took. I certainly did. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.